This is Claudia. Today is Wednesday, June 24th. It's been 11 days since we have been in the hive. Today we're going to do a mite test and also check on the progress of box 3, 2, and maybe take a peek into 1. We haven't been there in a few weeks. I have been checking the syrup lately, and I added some a few days ago. The box is empty, so they have been feeding. I had filled it about halfway, and there we go. Let's see what we've got.
There's a bunch on the bottom, set it on the lid.
Here.
Yeah.
All right, so
Trap.
start with the trap. A lot of nice bees here on the top of box 3. The trap is clean, and I didn't see any hive beetles when I opened up the hive body. Looking down in, looks like we've got a pretty good population here. Maybe I should do just a tiny bit of smoke here. There we go. That should be good. All right. This hive has been very calm every time we get in. Keep them happy.
Grab it in the middle there.
All right. So this is the end frame 8. It's drawn out. A lot of bees on here. I don't see any brood. Let's check on the inside. There's the outside of the frame. Some pollen in here, right about there, but they're still working on this. All right, this frame is heavy. Oh shucks, oh dear. Okay, what not to do? Drop the frame. All right, here we've got a lot of nectar and a few bees that were hanging on. Okay, a lot of pollen here, nothing capped. I'm going to put this one away, give these girls a break. All right, this frame is not so heavy, but what do we have? Come on, sweeties. All right, this is also drawn. I see a lot of nectar. I see some pollen. There's a few cells on the bottom here that are capped right down in here. Okay, sweeties. Here's the outer part. Okay, so this is drawn. They're making progress, but there's not too much here yet. They're still working on box 3. All right. Well, there's a good bit of propolis here. That's a good thing. There we are. Come on. Okay. All righty. Box 2. We got some action here. It's our stairway to
To hanger.
the feeder box. Okay. Let's move these out. These are calm. The population down here is a lot more dense.
Let's grab in the middle there.
Wow, there's a lot of bees here. It's pretty heavy. Okay, looks like there's a lot of capped sugar honey here. And it's sugar honey because we've been feeding. Alright, so, well, no, it's not capped, but there's a good bit of pollen and nectar. The inside, okay, we've got the arch, the rainbow there, capped. Can you see it?
Uh-huh.
Here we are. What do we have here? Oh, we have brood. Okay. Here's the outside. All right, mostly brood with capped sugar syrup and nectar across the sides and top. All right. The inside also has a lot of brood.
Here, move your arm if you can.
Well, okay, let me set this here. That's a nice frame.
All right.
Okay. I don't see the queen here, but I see lots of evidence. Oh, they typically are. All right, sweeties, up we go. All right, here's another brood frame. Alright, some open cells here. I'm looking for the queen. Larva, cat brood.
Let's see.
Let's look on the other side. There's more open cells on the other side.
Okay.
Is the camera running? Alright, so here we have uncapped larva, little capped food right there in the corner, right where it should be. Can't see the queen.
You left a larva sitting there.
Yeah.
Right here. Just pick it up.
All right, we have not been in box 1 in quite a while. So I just want to make sure that we've got bird down here. We may or may not see the queen here. We haven't seen her yet today. Oopsies. Come on, girls. Let's see what's going on. So there is some burr comb across the frames here.
Grab it in the middle.
Pull this up. Alright, here's frame 8. Just a little work done on here. Some nectar and pollen.
What's the other side look like?
A lot of pollen. Capped food. And looks like some burr comb that went out to the other frame next to it. So let's put this aside here. Let's look in the middle. I'm seeing some drone cells here. We're going to pull out frame 4. Alright, we've got a lot of open cells. There is larvae, there's pollen, we've got caproot on the ends, as you can see. Let's see what's over
Hold on,
this.
hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's take a look at the far side. Alright, caproot, a lot of larvae here. Pollen.
Okay.
Okay. I don't see the queen here. Let's look at the neighboring frame. That's a funny sound.
That's good.
All right. So this is the next door neighbor, pretty much the same. Some cat brood. Some uncapped larvae, some pollen. So this is frame 1 from box 1. And when we opened this box, I scraped off some drone cells along the top of the frame, but there's a lot here on the upper edge. We also noticed this queen cup, and I turned it upside down, and it seems empty. There's nothing that I can see in there. So we're going to take that off and also take off the drone cells. Just do a quick scrape. Put this over here on the bench. Okay. So, and then I'm gonna
It might be an emergency queen cup. You know they
pop
make
that
those.
off right there.
All right.
All right, so let's put this back. And we're gonna put box 2 on and then do our test and get out of here for today.
Bees are to do what you need
There's
to
a
do.
lot of bees here.
So,
All right, you didn't see the queen either?
I didn't.
Okay.
All right, and we're
All
going
right, so
upside down. Shake it, shake it, shake it. All right. I think you got enough bees in
I
there.
think so too. All right.
All right, put that back in.
I said last time I have some granulated sugar with lavender essential oil. It calms them down a little bit. Got the shaker ready. The alcohol's in here. I'll take the cup off. And I'll shake this down. These.
That's enough.
Put the lid on. Move that away from the cameraman. All right, so that's the hard part. All right.
Gotta screw it on.
Alright. So, vigorously shake. And I think I probably have about 300 bees in here, but after I count the mites, I count the bees to make sure I have the correct ratio and don't assume anything. We want the mite count to be 3 mites or less per 100. If it's more than that, we treat. If it's less than that, we don't. All right, and keep in mind that we're sacrificing about 300 bees. A colony has about 50,000. So it's a sacrifice, but a small one to make. All right, we're gonna clip the tape. I'm gonna count what we have and fill you in later. Okay, we're back. So you're looking down into the alcohol cup, and there's a bunch of junk in there, some detritus, but we see 3 mites. They're flattened, they're spherical, they have smooth edges. I counted the bees. I gathered 385, so that's roughly 1 mite per 127 bees. So we are well below the threshold for treating, and we are so happy that we are. Thank you for your time. See you next time.